Michael, more news. Dude, let me ask you straight off the hop.
Okay.
How tired are you getting to be talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows?
For a game that got delayed, I feel like all we've done about it is talk about it, and it's not even coming out for 4 more months. So, I'm getting tired, but this could be big news, Drew.
This is very interesting. Assassin's Creed Shadows co-op mode is in development. It's not just Assassin's Creed, it's Shadows. And I wonder if they took a look at Ghost of Tsushima Legends. This is where Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming fills us in. Assassin's Creed Shadows currently has a co-op mode in development. It is scheduled to release post-launch, just like Legends. It's all lining up, Michael. And this is probably why why it's been delayed. Dude, I guarantee this is one of the reasons why it's been delayed.
Oh yeah.
The new co-op game mode, codenamed League. That's an interesting name right there, isn't it, Michael? Why would they call it League? What are we getting into?
That says a lot.
A lot of questions. All right, let's get into the rest of it, and then we'll just dissect what we're getting into. I can stop at every point. Sometimes it's a horrible habit of mine. It's under development at Ubisoft, but doesn't have a set release date due to the game's recent postponement, which is affecting the entire Assassin's Creed pipeline. Oh boy. However, sources tell me that League was in development long before the postponement, and that this wasn't an addition because of the delay. While specific details on what the game mode actually entails are slim, presumably the co-op mode will see Naoe and Yasuke fight side by side using different combat abilities to take out enemies. This isn't the only multiplayer Assassin's Creed experience to hit players hands within the next 18 months either. Really? It's understood that Assassin's Creed Invictus, a fully fledged multiplayer experience, will come in 2025. Other Assassin's Creed games in development include Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake. Dude, where is that one? Under the codename Obsidian and codename Hexy, which has been described as the darkest Assassin's Creed to date. Earlier this week, Insider Gaming reported on behind-the-scenes details on what happened with the Assassin's Creed Shadows delay, which we covered because the inside scoop is pretty heavy over at Insider Gaming, man. That's for sure. Dude, okay, Michael, where do we start? First of all, let's start with League. What do you think that entails for us?
Oh man, that name, like, it feels like we're getting some kind of mode, right? Like, not like I get it's like a co-op mode, but like a seasonal mode, right? It feels like League. It feels like we're getting some kind of competition. There's going to be some kind of seasonal mode. That's the vibe I'm getting. Maybe I'm reading too much into their code name, but look, we have Obsidian, we have Hexy. Why would you pick League? League tells me this is going to be very, very interesting, which maybe there's some good replayability there, right? That's one of maybe my biggest criticism of Assassin's Creed, right? Unless you're going back for the platinum, you beat the game, yeah, running around the world's fun for a little bit, but after that, you're like, okay, like I've done everything. So that one is interesting to me, and I understand that Tom Henderson claims this wasn't the reason the game was delayed. I'm with you, Drew. I don't think it was added, but I could see them saying, hey, wait, if League isn't going to be ready till April, why don't we push it back till February so that we can have that, boom, boom, right there, 2 months later, everybody's still talking about our game. We released this new mode. But that code name something's up with that. That's a very specific code name.
I'm excited to see co-op. Like, I don't know, once upon a time, Michael, there's this game called Assassin's Creed Unity, and everybody lit it up. I'm just saying, everybody lit it up. And I get it. I understand. However, for four-person co-op, let me spit that out again. 4-person co-op, and it was a ton of fun, dude. Being an assassin, going around, sneaking through things until somebody blows cover like they always do, right? But to have that back in Assassin's Creed, there's also, if you remember Wolfpack back in the day when there was a multiplayer aspect to the game, way back before they got into Unity and all that stuff and just went away with the multiplayer, they had this game mode called Wolfpack, and you would work as a team, and it was PvE. Dude, I just missed that connection with Assassin's Creed, to have a co-op partner to come in and, hey, let's hang out, let's play some Assassin's Creed, and let's go. Because I was there for hours on end. Like, that was my go-to for so many years. And now it's been gone. Origins, nothing. Odyssey, nothing. Valhalla, nothing. Like, Mirage, nothing. Dude, we're like 4 or 5 games in, no multiplayer whatsoever. So when we get into the League, though, it feels very competitive, right? Like, that's where's the competition for the League mode coming in? Like, that's where I'm at. Love to know more, obviously, and we'll be finding out more here, I'm sure, in a couple months, give or take, when we find out more in the game and this, that, and the other. But I'm very curious because, yeah, League just seems like a competitive mode within itself. So it's co-op, but is it co-op as in PvE or is it PvEVP? That's where I'm kind of questioning. And then, is it really Naoe and Yasuke? Because Yasuke he's the brute force, and Naoe is is a stealth character, and that's my go-to character, right? I don't want to become Yasuke or forced into that role necessarily if I don't have to. When it is multiplayer, I want to be able to make my own assassin if I could, and if that makes sense, right? Sense. Or have a long lineup of opportunities for that. Invictus scares the crap out of me, though.
You want to make your own assassin? I bet you can do that in Invictus, the Fall Guys version of Assassin's Creed, we've been told.
Yeah, which has me terrified to see what that looks like. So not only are we going to get Assassin's Creed next year, but we're getting 2 multiplayer game modes. One is a solely separate game on its own, and one is tied into Shadows. Very curious to see how Ubisoft pulls this off. The bigger question is, can they?